What's up, my fellow Aquarians? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for another moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with whatever it is the source would like to tell you. So I don't really know what's going on yet, but we'll find out once we get the cards laid. And also I will be extending this reading, and as for the questions that we'll be asking, we'll find that out during the reading. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And I just want to thank you to all my OGs and my new Gs, anybody and everybody that gives me your time, your most precious asset, and also supports the channel in any which way. Now you guys can check out the description box. That is where all of my information will be at, including if you guys would like personal readings. But with that being said, guys, I'm just truly honored to be here, in my prayers that any video that I post on my channel find your heart in a way that helps remind you to use your discernment, your intuition, and to take back your power and make the decisions that best serve you in this now moment. So without further ado, let's get into it before we take up more time and see what it is the source would like to tell you, Aquarius. So source, what messages do you have for our Aquarius friends? What do they need to know at this time? How can we help them out? What would you like them to know? What's going on in their lives right now? What messages do they need to hear most at this time? Oh, that was a funky ass shuffle. Source, what messages do you have for Aquarius? What do they need to know? Okay, what do they need to know? Here, one more. What messages do you have for Aquarius, source? What messages do you have for Aquarius? Okay. Let's get into it, guys. What's going on for Aquarius, source? Thank you. Okay, we got 2 cards coming out. Can I just be done right now? So we've got your energy coming out, Aquarius. Is this your reading or is this your reading? We've got the Knight of Swords rushing in. Look, yeah, you guys coming in strong. So right now, this could be about you wanting to communicate something with somebody, or just communicate in general. You know, you guys definitely have a lot of knowledge and inner knowledge that would be of use to a lot of people. And I feel like this is something that you want to be good at and you want to rush into, but you're scared. So this could be, you know, maybe being an influencer. This could be maybe you want to try something of the occult or teach ancient knowledge. This could be you wanting to be a yogi teacher. This could be you wanting to be a trainer for a position. Yeah, but you're afraid that you're going to come off as cold. The source is saying give it a try. Like, you're going to have perseverance here once you get into it, but you're afraid of the transformation that it's going to cause, and you're almost afraid to change. This is about being stubborn, Aquarius. What's going on? Let's get some more here. Honoring your truth. I think it's... Okay, thank you, source. I think you're afraid to honor your own truth right now. Yeah, you're afraid that you're going to get hurt or that people are going to judge you for what it is that you want to do. So whatever it is that you want to do, it doesn't necessarily have to be speaking. Right? This is really just coming into your own truth. This could be about owning yourself and who you are and what it is that you like. And I think you're afraid because in the past you maybe have been ridiculed for it. And source is just trying to point out that this is all in your head. Yeah, you're afraid to complete this cycle. This could be an artistic expression. Like, I'm definitely getting something to do with being in front of people in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you're just trying to help people like figure something out, or maybe you're just trying to encourage people. You guys know your situation, but the thing is that there's a lot of look, this is sword energy here, and we still have your energy coming out over here, right? Because the world card is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo energy, all your fixed signs. And so you have your energy across the board here. Yeah. You're wanting to be approved by others. What was I saying? Like, people made fun of you for some reason, or they gave you a bad time because of what you wanted to do. Maybe someone discouraged you along the way, and they just said that, you know, it was no good what you wanted to get into. You're like letting a lot of outside sources kind of control the outcome in this now moment right now. It's not something that is destined to not complete. It's source just pointing out that if you want to finish this cycle and get it out of the way, you just have to gather your courage, the courage that you have within, and really truly take that step. It's about not being so defensive. Rather, it's more about using that fear to push forward your action. I don't feel like there's other people here. I think this is you being in your head. So it's just a fear. This is just a fear coming out. This is mental space, right? You are ruled by air, naturally ruled by the heart, which is also the center through which we communicate our truth, right? Even though we use our throat chakra to physically pronounce that into the world, our throat chakra is activated through our heart center. And when we're speaking in our true self and being our true authentic self, that's when they're in alignment. And the heart is the bridge to both the ether and the physical realm. And so when you get stuck in that, it's almost like you prevent yourself from manifesting what it is that you would like. On the other half, too, you also prevent yourself from really truly being able to communicate to yourself what it is that source wants. It's not that you don't understand it. It's just that it comes with that back and forth ego, the emotional ego really truly trying to convince you of what isn't and what can't and what won't happen, rather than you being able to manifest your spirit's voice and saying that, yes, this is what I can do. So this is just a deep fear that's coming in and a want to protect yourself. You also wish that you were further along. Like there's this energy of feeling like, why do I have to start off like a beginner? Like, why can't I just come in as the knight? At least that's one step above a beginner, right? And it's just, that's the way it is. But you right now you're in this neurotic need for others' approval, feeling like if you're not approved that there's something wrong. And this journey, honestly, Aquarius, is not about being approved. It's about finding your own inner approval. Do you like what it is that you're trying to do? And if the answer is yes, then why does it matter what others think? You like doing that, and it means that maybe you're not surrounded by people who like doing that right now, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to open that door up, right? When the world is in the upright, you're walking through this portal, this doorway, and look, you're carefree, and being naked is just a sign of being open to vulnerability, right? You're manifesting because you're open and vulnerable, and you're grounding yourself in your heart space, right? And you're willing to walk on your truth. Like it's not even about anything other than just truly owning the depths of who you are and being able to come through that. So when it's in the reverse, it's like being afraid of going through that portal, being afraid of going to the next level, being afraid that something bad could potentially happen if people don't like you when you first start, or in this now moment, or even a year from now. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to eventually bring somebody into your life. It's honestly comes down to how quickly you're willing to let go of this energy here, right? Approve of yourself. When the Seven of Coins is in the upright, it's talking about a beautiful, creative mind. And that, if anything were to truly describe you, Aquarius, you guys are creative because you're quirky and you're unique and you're bold in being unique. And that is such a beautiful trait to have that honestly many of us other signs would learn so much from if we could embody that. So why are you going to deny yourself the pleasure of being truly who you are, right? Because you are a creative individual. And that's why it's like the Seven of Coins came out in the reverse, because right now you're just afraid of what people are going to think. Didn't I say that in the beginning too when I started reading? But this is about you becoming your own hero on your journey. You don't need someone's approval and that's going to save you. What you need is your own approval, and you're going to turn out to be your own Superman or Superwoman. Didn't I say you have some ancient knowledge that you're trying to bring? There's like something like you want to be like a metaphysicist or a metaphysical person, like spiritual person, like, you know. And look, we have the shaman card coming out, ancient healing wisdom. Some of you guys are healers. Some of you guys are shamans. Some of you guys have ancestors who have done some kind of like shaman work. They're not all shamans, right? But you know what I mean? Like maybe you come from lineage that has a deep ancestral roots in ancient healings that have been lost and refound, right? And maybe you're supposed to bring that back. That's a beautiful thing to have. This card only appears to make an entrance. Like, it's interesting because anytime this card comes out, it's always when I'm talking about occult knowledge or when I'm trying to express like you having something within you that the world needs. So again, shaman coming out, just reiterating that. It doesn't come out very often, guys. There are other ones that make appearances so often, like this one, cave, sanctuary. Again, coming back to what I was saying with that, like, if you like doing it, who cares what anybody else does? Like, if you see in this card, this guy, sorry guys, I'm still learning my setup here. He came prepared for drawing on the wall, right? He has his little things set up here with, who knows, maybe flowers or ink or crushed up things so that he can draw on the wall, right? He set up his fire, and it's like you can tell the whole day has been going by. It's like, I'm going to keep the fire going so I can keep drawing late into the night. Like, it's just this energy of being present in this now moment with what it is that he enjoys doing. And right now it's like you're almost afraid to embody that, because it's like in embodying that you've been ridiculed before. And it's like, you know what, honestly, Aquarius, if somebody ridiculed you because of what you like, oh my gosh, I love that this came out on the bottom. I don't know what this one is yet. I'm going to read this one to you. If somebody else didn't like what it was that you were doing, that's their problem. That's their problem. And then also too, you have to think it probably comes with a lot of jealousy on it, because they're mad that you're capable of being naturally authentic. Just think about that for a second. In a world where we try to fit into cookie cutters, when somebody doesn't have a cookie cutter and you just simply are what you are, people admire that and hate that at the same time. People hate it because they know they don't know how to start, and it seems like it comes so natural to you. Do you see? So Mary Shelley came out on the bottom. I love this. She's just such an unusual person, right? But she's the one that wrote Frankenstein. And she's saying the beginning is always today. Beautiful. Exactly. Start with what you have in this now moment. It will become enough. Okay? Elegance is inferior to virtue. So stay virtuous to your path, like constantly taking care of yourself, Aquarius, constantly putting yourself first, okay? Because what you want to do matters. And she also says a slavish bondage to parents cramps every facility of the mind. So maybe you guys were given crap by your parents. And, maybe they'll say, oh, well, we just wanted the best for you. But to be fair, we don't live in the world that they live in anymore. We live in a technologically advanced world, and it's not anything that our parents or our grandparents could have ever imagined when they were growing up. We just kind of blew up. And for those of us that are growing up in this now world, it's like an entirely different setup. So what would have been best for us maybe in our parents' generation is not going to be the best for us now. And this is an encouraging society right now where it's time for you to really embrace the oddity of your talents and present that to the world, because you never know where it's going to get you. Britney Spears. And in my animal deck, the snake card is all about creation. So I feel like that's another reason why this card came out. She says, when gambling with love, hedge your bets. And to be honest, guys, like, you have to take a risk. Like, with great risk comes great reward, okay? Like, and then I wasn't even reading that. Take the risk of getting hurt, because being in love can be toxic, but the high is amazing. So they're just saying that whatever it is that you've been inspired to do, you're going to fall in love with. Don't be afraid. Like, try it out a little every day and watch as you fall more and more in love with it. It says, trust your family to take care of you when you can't. So there are people in your court that are willing to support you now, but maybe you've just been hurt by somebody really close to you, and that's hard for you to really open up to. And you're just afraid that people are going to keep coming at you from this judgmental place and blocking you from this energy and blocking you from your creativity, right? And that's sources saying, like, sometimes you just have to take the chance. Okay, I guess those want to come out. Like, if you don't take the chance, you'll never know. And then what is it? Wouldn't you rather, what is it? It's better to have loved and lost than to not have loved at all. That's coming to mind. But then there's also that saying, it's like, Isn't it better to try and fail than to not try at all and live your life wondering, right? I miss you. So I feel like this is going back to the trust your family to take care of you when you can't. Somebody misses you. Like somebody, wants to encourage you on your journey. Somebody wants you to succeed. But I think maybe you're blocking off this connection that could be potentially coming in because you're trying to fit in with society, and that's so far from you, Aquarius. You're the star in tarot. Like, you shine because that's like a guiding light for the rest of us. You guys are the humanitarians. You bring so much to the world around, and it's like you teach us so many things. And yes, maybe you're depicted as a man with the empty pot, but it's like the empty pot is filled with knowledge. It's air. It's not something that's tangible. It's something that's intangible, right? Look, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this came out. Didn't I say this? I love and hate what you do to me. Like, if I didn't, I was definitely thinking of it. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier today in this, because it's like this, whoever it was, they're just jealous. It's like some people are going to love you and some people are going to hate you. That's what I was saying. So that's what's going on here. It's like, but there's somebody here that really hurt your feelings, and that's why they did it, because it's like hurt people hurt people. So when you were shining, that really like made them feel less than. And so that's why they did what they did and made you feel like you couldn't do what it is that you want. Source is saying you don't need it. You don't need their approval. You don't need anybody's approval. Didn't I say that some of you guys wanted to be yogi? So yoga for balance coming out. Balancing yourself is a huge of importance right now. That is currently working on your manifestation and your liberation currents, right? The feminine, the masculine side, the yin, the yang, however it is that you want to put it. But for those of you that do practice yoga, maybe taking your yoga practice to the next level, or trying a different kind of yoga that you guys have not tried yet. For those of you that don't practice yoga, we're talking breathing techniques, meditation, and actual physical postures. You do not have to do a class every day if you don't want to, but it could be coming down to as simple as doing mudra work and stuff like that will help you balance your energy and see things from a higher perspective, and begin to embrace the fact that we show up as a different human being every day, right? Psychic attack. Okay. So somebody is coming at you from the psychic realm, and they're trying to really make you feel like you can't do this. And Source is saying you're stronger than that. So continuing to really protect yourself, do energetic cleansing, take spiritual baths, and really just pay attention to how you feel. Don't push yourself too hard, especially right now with the fall. This is about releasing things. And so releasing the need to constantly be on the go and really fall into this energy of being present and listening to your body. And balancing yourself too will help you get away from these psychic attacks, because it will bring you up into the vibration of love. And love is the greatest protection that we have, okay? Also, rhodonite. You guys might want to work with rhodonite, the gem. Well, the stone, I guess it's a stone, but yeah, I just heard that right now. So just a little bit of a, hopefully that will help you guys. Take what works and run with it and work for you guys. But just out of anything on this, please just see yourselves as amazing people, because you guys are. There's no reason to beat yourself up, and there's no reason to think that you're odd. In fact, you should rejoice in the fact that you're odd, because so many people are so mundane. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope that this helps in the extended. I'm going to find out more about what this situation was. And then I kind of want to figure out who this person is that's really trying to stand up for you. So if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. You're amazing. It's been an honor. And for those of you that are going to the extended, that link is down below, and I will see you guys over there. With everything else in store, though, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Aquarians, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.